guys, welcome back to Vapari Educational Institution. So I'm going to point. Today is Saturday and I am covering today. Okay, on Friday we have physics and biology. So in physics, I'm going to cover some definitions about light, shadows and reflections. Understand? I'm going to cover some definitions on luminous objects, non-luminous objects, light objects, everything. Okay, this is from NCERT. The page number is 86. Page number is 86, chapter 8. Okay? Light, shadows and reflections. Okay. We see so many objects around us. మనము చాలా ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ చూస్తాం మన చుట్టూ ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు దిస్ ఇస్ అ డస్టర్, ఇది ఒక డస్టర్, దిస్ ఇస్ అ బుక్, ఇది ఒక బుక్, ఇది ఒక మార్కర్. సో we see so many objects around us, right? Next, on the way to school, we see things like bus, cars, flowers, trees, cycles, vehicles, and animals, and sometimes you see like rivers, like rivers, lakes, ponds, something like what we say, the water bodies, small water bodies. Okay, why we see that? Because if we are in a bike, we are traveling by bike, if you think so. When we go, like us only, they are also traveling somewhere. So they are coming the bike or car or bus or something vehicle. So they see us, we see them. They are traveling in bus. We are traveling in car. Our friend are traveling in bike. Our father and mother are traveling in a scooter. And they are traveling in scooter. Our relatives are traveling in a taxi. And our family, our joint family, are traveling in train, aeroplane. Our brother is traveling in aeroplane. My sister is traveling in train. My parents are traveling in bus. My relatives are traveling in car. My sister is traveling in bike. My parents are traveling in scooty. My relatives are traveling in taxi. Something. These are all modes of transport. Okay, coming to the point. Light, shadows and reflections. Light, shadow and reflections. So, what is this? Okay, what is this? Light, shadows, definition. Light, shadows, definition. What is this? What is going on? Okay, I'm going to tell you something now. This is me. Okay, in a dark room. There is no light. Dark room, no light. Then, in a table, there is an apple. There is an apple. How can we see it? There is a light here. We switch on the light. Then the light goes on the apple. And then the light reflects our eyes. Understand? See, I switch off the light. I want to see that something, the glasses. I want to see the glasses. So I switch off the light. I cannot see anything because it's a dark room. So I switch on the lights. The light goes. The light travels in a straight line on the spectacles. And this travels in a straight line to our eyes. This straight line. It travels. See, the light from the bulb or the tube light, it travels in a straight line to the thing, the object, and comes back to our eye. Okay? That is reflection. That is called reflection. We see, if we are going to school, there is a mirror here. I'm gonna braid my hair, okay? I'm braiding my hair. How we can see? The light goes on the mirror and reflects our eyes. Then we can see how we are, right? Now I'm going to tell some points. You have to write it. Source of light. Source of light means light objects. Tube light, it gives light, right? So it is a source of light. Marker, does it give a light? ఇది ఒక లైట్ ఇస్తుందా? ట్యూబ్లైట్ అయితే మనకి ఒక లైట్ ఇస్తుంది, ఒక పర్టికులర్ లైట్ అనేది ఇస్తుంది. బట్ మార్కర్ ఇట్ డజంట్ గివ్ ఎనీ టైప్ ఆఫ్ లైట్. విత్ ద లైట్ యూ కెన్ సీ మార్కర్, బట్ మార్కర్ నెవర్ గివ్స్ ద లైట్, అండ్ దిస్ డస్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ ద లైట్ ఆల్సో. Okay, it is not the source of light. Mirror, does it give the light? No, it doesn't give the light. It reflects the light. It reflects. Mirror reflects the light, but it does not have its own light. It never have its own light. Okay, an object that gives off light is called source of energy. Source of light. The object which gives off the light is called source of light. Okay? Next, light always travels in a straight line. Understand? Light always travels in a straight line. Light always travels on straight line. It never travels in a curved line. It never travels in a slanting line. It always travels in a straight line. Okay, next. Light travels with a speed of 3 into the power of 8 meter per second in air. The light travels with the speed of 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in the air. How much speed? The light travels in the speed of, with the speed of 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in the air. Okay? Okay, how many types of objects we have? Luminous objects and non-luminous objects. Luminous objects and non-luminous objects. Luminous objects అంటే ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కి తన ఓన్ లైట్ ఉండడం. Luminous object means a object having its own light. It's not borrowing from anyone for rent. It's just having its own light. See, we don't borrow the talent from others, right? We have our own talent, right? That is our thing, right? This is our property. It's like our thing. Luminous objects, light is their property. It's not ours. It's theirs. Luminous objects are objects which have their own light. Objects which have its own light is called luminous objects. Non-luminous objects are objects which do not have its own light is called non-luminous objects. Luminous objects. Okay, today keyword is luminous. Luminous objects means objects which have their own light is called luminous objects. Example: sun, star, torchlight. Okay? Sun, star. Sun does not borrow the light from others, right? Sun have its own light. Star does not have any borrowings from anything, anyone. It has its own light. Torchlight in the phone, it does not borrow from anyone. It has its own light. Okay? Non-luminous objects. Objects do not have its own light is called non-luminous objects. Example, moon. Right? Moon does not have its own light. It borrows from the sun, right? Moon borrows from the sun. And planets. Do they have their own light? No. Planets do not have its own light. The sun gives a light to the planets, right? Then moon does not have their own light. It borrows from the sun. Planets does not have its own light. It borrows from the sun, right? Next. Again. Do you ever heard the name Jugnu? Jugnu, the firefly. When we travel in a train or something, and if you travel most in the train, when we go near the forest, you'll see the like small like fire light. Those are fireflies. They have the light behind them. They are also called as firefly. Fireflies are also called as Jugnu. Jugnu is a luminous object and it has a light of its own, and also it is not a man-made object. It's a natural object. It's an insect. Okay. These luminous objects and non-luminous objects. In these objects, we have again three types of objects. Again, three types of objects. Transparent object, transparent object, opaque object. Transparent object which allows the light completely through them. See, if you have the glass, it's transparent, right? See, it's transparent. The light, wait a minute, I'll come in just 2 minutes. See, if there is a torch, if you keep through it, okay, if you keep through it, the light comes from here. The light comes from the glass. So that is a transparent object. The object that objects which allows the light completely to them is called transparent objects. Transparent object. Object which allows light partially is called transparent object. Objects which do not light completely is called opaque objects. If there is a plank, if you keep a torchlight here, the light does not pass through it because it is an opaque object. If you keep a glass and you keep a torchlight, it will pass through it completely because it's a transparent object. When we keep a plastic thing, when we keep a torchlight, it is partially, some only it will pass through it. Some light only will pass through it. Okay, next. Right. Transparent objects. Objects which allows light completely. Transparent object. Objects which lose light partially. Opaque objects. Objects which do not allow light completely. Okay? Okay everybody, this is the just definitions. These are the basics of light, shadows. This is only light. The topic I covered is only light, and this is physics and CRT. Okay? Up to then, so please, I'm making the videos for you. So please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon and share. Okay?